Ladies and gentlemen, members and friends, it's Matt Bailey here, your branch director for the Scotch Malt Whisky Society here in Australia. And of course, we're coming up on November Outturn. Now, you've seen these videos before. You've seen where I've talked about Malt of the Month. Malt of the Month is a special bottling that we put in each month's Outturn. It's a bottling where we get a really good allocation of it for Australian members, so a good chunk of that cask to share around, and also a bottling where we can offer it up at a price that is really attractive to members. In the past, we've had younger whiskies, we've had older whiskies. Malt of the Month is not restricted to a particular flavour profile or style or age statement or cask type or anything like that. Malt of the Month is just something that we pick out every month that we go, we really like this one. We want to share it around as much as possible, pardon me. So, with that said, longer term members, for those who've maybe been a member for more than a year, will remember that November Outturn has 2 Malt of the Months. Why? Because November Outturn is massive. It's our full bumper issue. There's something like 40 different casks available in November Outturn, which is a good number because it's our 40th birthday this year. Not mine, not quite there yet, but it is our 40th birthday this year, celebrating 40 years as the leading whiskey club around the world, which is so exciting. So what we get to do is release 2 Malts of the Month. One is Malt of the Month, and the other one is Premium Malt of the Month. PMOTM, if you like. So I'm going to do the reveal right now. Boom, there they are, 2 Malt of the Months for this month in November Outturn. It's so exciting to be able to offer these both up to you. Now, the thing is, there's a bit of a story behind both. Let's start with the first one. The first one we're going to talk around is Malt of the Month. Fine floral fruity fragrances. Say that after 4 fine fruity drams of this. Probably not. Okay. 35.316, a 9-year-old single cask first fill ex bourbon barrel in the light and delicate flavour profile. We chose light and delicate, we chose this cask, good sound, because it's coming into summer. You want something light and delicate that's also cask strength. You want something that's floral, fragrant, and lovely to drink. So let's have a quick nose of this one. It's so like it's almost beady. It's almost got this lovely fine sort of like silky bead to the nose. Immediately quite like cherry blossom is a good word for it. Honeydew melon. Light summer sort of flavors, light summer fruits. A bit of strawberry. A tiny bit of like Manuka honey. Let's have a taste. That's delightful. That's everything you want out of a 35. And I know our members love 35s. We've got a long relationship with Distillery 35 and we've done some great nights with them over the years. Some great experiences, I should say. This one's 59.6% natural cask strength. And it's early in the day and that's my first dram, but it's lovely. It goes down really well. The palate's got this freshly washed green grapes, green melon. There's lots of green notes. It's very bright, it's very floral, but it's very light and it's delicate and it's got this lovely sort of delicate note to it. This is my ultimate summer dramming. Let's park that aside. I'll enjoy the rest of that in a moment. And let's have a quick look at Premium Malt of the Month. Now, longer term members will realize that we're playing a bit of a theme here. 2 years ago, our Premium Malt of the Month was a Distillery 4. Last year, Premium Malt of the Month was also a Distillery 4. Tarred and feathered, if I remember correctly. This year, it's a Distillery 4. It's a Premium Malt of the Month from Distillery 4. So if you're lucky enough to get all 3 over 3 years, good for you. If you've got any left of that first one, then I'm even more impressed. 4.332 Mythic Beast. A 20-year-old full sherry maturation whiskey from Distillery 4 from Orkney. Let's have a quick taste of this one. Got it? It's okay. Throwing corks around. Oh, immediately that sort of like that rich sort of Orcadian sort of smoke, but it's not too smoky. It's more of the sherry note. It's like rich old sherry, like a dusty old wine cellar. Tiny bit of rancio, sort of like that rancio old wine note. This one was 17 years in Oloroso. No, I'm going to get that. I don't want to get that right. It's either 15 or 17. I think it's 17 years in Oloroso. Then a full extra 3 years in a first fill XPX. So from Oloroso to PX, it's a single cask, single malt Scotch whiskey, 59.9%. when you think about it, still hovering around 60% ABV after 20 years of maturation is wild. That's insanely good. That's an insanely tight cask. It's held it really well. 565 bottles of this went around for the whole world, and we've got a good chunk of that for Australia branch for November Outturn. I love it. It's just got this lovely sort of old school, like I say, you know, like a dusty old wine cellar and smoked almonds and sort of honeyed, sort of smoky honey thing going on. Let's have a quick taste. Wow. It's dense, it's layered, it's got all these different layers of like sort of, it's like a sherry trifle, if you like it, of all these different layers of the sherry notes across with that lovely Orkney spirit. This is actually probably my favorite premium malt of the month we've had yet. And that's a big call. I know we've had only 2 or 3 so far, but this is really something special. And offered up at a cracking price if you were to get, I know I talk about price a little bit, but like if you were to do just a side by side of what a cask strength, even if you leave out single cask from a cask strength, full sherry 20-year-old whiskey from this Orkney distillery, it wouldn't even come close. It'd be chalk and cheese in terms of price and in terms of quality. That's remarkable spirit. Hope you get to enjoy one or both of these across your festive break. I hope you get a bit of time off over, of course, Christmas and the New Year, and get to enjoy all the wonders of November Outturn, of which there's so much to go over, and we're going to be doing all sorts of little sneak peeks and previews over the next few weeks. Thank you so much. Slàinte mhath, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.